What's up, guys? So we're going to solve some critical errors here. You cannot have an incomplete or error-filled library. Okay, everything starts from the library. So let's take a look at this. Symbol U2 Balun filter, right? So let's double click on the Balun filter. U2, you do a control F to look for a part, and then type in that name, hit find, and then it takes you there. Okay, so it highlights the reference designator right there. This is the problem. Let's go right ahead and right click on this. We're going to edit with the symbol editor. Errors loading symbols. The KiCad symbol file not found. That's pretty weird. Pretty wild. Okay, so the issue it had was this thing. Yeah, open from the library smart brush. There we go. I like that it has that automatic option in the upper right. I mean, this text thing is all over the place. Allow auto placement, show field name. No, we don't want that. Balun filter. I do not like this grid. What grid are we on? Let's change the grid to 100 mils. Always be on a 100 mil grid when dealing with components. Okay. That is so bizarre. Okay, we have the manufacturer part number. That's fine. Looks like this ground pin. Okay. So that's the hidden pin. This looks like a private part. Visible, not visible. Okay, rotate with R on the keyboard. No wonder this is off grid. It's crazy. I don't know who made these schematic symbols, but this is insane. You do not put things off grid like this. I mean, on a finer grid. Okay, you're gonna want these on a 100 mil grid. See this schematic symbol, you need to drag this out. Boom. Okay, the pins automatically go with it. That's good. For the ground pin, honestly, I would turn this into a power input. Right? Save this. For the library, I mean the PCB, symbol properties. Click on the symbol properties icon. Then here, click for the footprint. So select the footprint, pulls up the library, loading footprint libraries, encountered some problems, that's fine. So now we're going to look for the smart brush KiCad Balun. Great. And this looks like what I'm looking for, you know. I'm glad that I can measure this thing. Show 3D viewer on window. That's fine. If I look at the 3D model, that's fine. Okay. We're going to go ahead and click OK. Then hit this save. Notice that the problem was there was an extra pin when there was already an internal blind pin of sorts, right? Not great. This is visible with the U. Why is this even here is my question. Like, where's my reference designator for this thing? Default font, that's fine. Bold, I guess we'll go with U question mark. And then with this one, what is this? Basic text property, text font, default font, text size 50. That's okay. Just move everything up and out of the way. This is the only stuff we care about. Okay, now let's go ahead and save. Then refresh. We're going to not create a new part. What if we wanted to show the data sheet for this thing? Okay, that looks good. Save again. Then we will go to File. Close the library. Go to right click on this part. Then update the symbol. Update the selected symbol. Update reset fields, values, remove field is not in symbol library. That's fine. I'm going to update everything. Or update symbols matching value. Update symbols matching library. I'd go with this. Close that. Now our ground pin becomes visible. This X is not good. This UBP, I mean, this is just like, this is so bothersome right now. Move this out the way. Delete this X. Bring this back down. Now, this ground connects also to its internal ground, which you can do we'll hit finish. Okay, and is finished. That's fine. What you can do is place a ground here or copy it. It would be in your power symbols and then your ground. See, this is the benefit. This is the power of putting it on a 100 mil grid. You see? Now, for my place no connect flag, that's a Q on the keyboard. Gets placed, delete, and then here for this inductor going into the I don't even know why it would do that, but this is fine. Hit W. You can hit W on your keyboard or start connecting like this, and then it'll make the connection. This is so bad. This is so bad. If I hold down the control key while clicking this, then that makes the connection on a gridless connection there. Let's go back to tool, inspect. We'll save everything, then go to inspect, electrical rules checker. You can also go to the electrical rules checker here with that check mark. Run the ERC. Now check that out. Errors are gone, right? Next we have the symbol L4. What's going on here? We need to right click, update the symbol. Actually, no, let's go with schematic, the symbol editor. Okay. We're going to want to pull from the smart brush library, right? By clicking on the upper right icon. So we've got a few issues here. The value, we want this to be visible, right? That's fine. Yeah, value is good. What bothers me is how the name of the field isn't shown. You have to that's fine though. So what's the issue here? That's a passive symbol. What grid are we on? 100 mil grid. Good. Yeah, there we go. See, that's a problem. That is a problem. Okay. I'm moving things over just to make sure we are still on that 100 mil grid. What I don't understand is why there are why is it saying there are multiple pins in here? Like, where are all the pins that it's talking about? Let's look at the symbol properties. Okay, there's a pin table option. What? There's an unspecified pin. And there's a orientation up. Where is this coming from? Alternate? What? Is somebody, wait, who's hiding the pin? That's terrible. Like, that's dumb. All right, I don't know where those pins were or got hidden, but now we know to delete those, hit save. Go to file, save, and then we're going to, we can update for the inductor. Inspect. Let's right click, go into symbol properties, then choose the appropriate footprint. Just making sure that our footprint is good to go. Okay, that's good to go. Now let's save our library. We can close this. Right click on the schematic symbol. Update the symbol. Okay, update the symbol with the matching library identifier, update everything about it, close it. Now it's on a different grid, see? That's how it's supposed to be. Now that it's on the 100 mil grid like it's supposed to, the connection is going to be what it is. So let's go ahead and click, move things over. Okay, now we can save that, then go to ERC checker, run that ERC, 0 errors. Now we have a lot of warnings here. Vertical wire length. I mean, see, this is a problem. Let's go to right click on our grid. 50 mils. No, you always want to be on a 100 mil grid. Okay. You can select all. Align items to grid. Solves that problem. Okay, now we're gonna have some disconnects, right? But that's okay. That's okay. We can move components over. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on here, so I'm going to run my ERC. Fewer warnings, many errors, right? So it's talking about a vertical symbol or wire off connection grid. That's fine. You can systematically just, could delete these. Wait, what is going on here? What? Okay, so the symbol is off grid. Edit with the symbol editor. Open the symbol from the library. What's this grid? Right click, choose the grid 100 mils. Okay, so why aren't we doing that? Move the symbol. There we go. When you start moving the pin around, see, that's when it reveals what's really going on. So now I can move this box, expand or reduce it accordingly. What I'll do is have the box aligned to this grid as needed. So you want the pins on grid. You want the box. You can get your drawing symbols on different parts of the grid. That's fine. But your pins need to be on grid. This is for any PCB software. Okay. Now I could have done a 50 mil grid, right, to get away with it. But no. The official thing is a 100 mil grid, the IPC 73501. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, end the lesson here. You understand how this works. That means I'll need to update the rest of these schematic symbols. So let's go ahead, right click, and then you can update symbol, update symbols matching library identifier, right? And now that I'm on a 100 mil grid, delete some things, right? Now it lines up perfectly. That's how it's supposed to go. Go ahead, you may need to do that for all of your components. Now you already have the finished components library, so don't worry about it. I'll clean this up myself, and I'll see you in the next lesson. I'm gonna zoom the fit at home. Okay, see you.